Okay, so here we are at the last model that we're going to be doing a walk through, which is actually kind of saving the best till last. This is the one that immediately caught my eye, which is the Grand Cayman model. And I still probably think that way after seeing the different models, but again, this is something, even this can be adapted. Like as you know, as we drove in, you can see the distance of the neighbours. You know, this is the closest that they are going to be. So with this, this actually comes with a 4-car garage, where it's got a 2-car entrance there and another 2-car entrance around the side, but it's all open inside. So you know, the garage space, I mean, it could actually show you an example where you may even be able to, you extend that a little bit further and have a 3-car, and then the other one, which actually isn't actually a 2-car garage, you have that as a home theatre or something, media room. So just walking in. So these are available in different schemes, exterior finishes. This actually I really like. I mean, I'd probably actually want. It's beautiful. The white stone. I'd be inclined to actually go with this. So coming in the front door. Again, when you come in, immediately, this one just seems to sort of just, I don't know why it jumps out, just kind of like as you come in, it's just got that extra level of something with how it is, the size, the layout. It's just on just slightly, it seems to be like a notch up. But you've got here open, so it's formal dining area. Again, there, I mean, that would be a feature, like they've probably a praying wall, the way they've done that with the mirrors and stuff. But this is something where, looking at these, this is something where I could literally say I would like that feature, and then they'd option it. So here we've actually got, that's actually like a kind of that's an additional kind of bar there, further to the kitchen. You'll see where the kitchen is. Open plan living space, seating. Through here on the left, as usual, sort of thing with these, den office. That's actually master living quarters off that side, and the other living quarters on the other side. Again, I love the fact that they have these on opposite sides of the central core. So coming through, you've obviously got the view throughout to the pool area, and here we have the kitchen, casual dining, another living area over there. So you've actually got kind of 2 sizable living areas, zones done. One as you come in the main entrance, and then there's another one over there. But it really does actually, it lends itself to a huge feeling of spaciousness. The light, the windows, it's a massive feeling of light and space, which I love. So just looking at the kitchen. So there's your main breakfast bar with seating and all of your appliances and everything else. And as I mentioned, that's kind of like a second one here. That's like a wet bar, maybe drinks or something, coffee, whatever you want. Going through there. So what I'll do is I'll just start this side on, and big massive living area there. Doors open up to the kitchen, the swimming pool area. So just doing in this particular order. In this instance, there's none of this shared bathroom nonsense. Each one's got its own actual bathroom. And it's big. I mean, they've got two kind of king size beds in here, which you obviously wouldn't need, but the actual size of the bathrooms are bigger as well. So these are bigger than what we've been seeing as second bathrooms and second bedrooms. So this is actually pretty damn big, this room. Now what you'd be able to do, you have got the situation where you've got the toilet in that silly position, not like the shower, but what we could do here, because this is with the flexibility of this, the Hampton Lakes properties, is you could take this wall and move it that way. You could get this entire wall and you can move it that way, like 2 meters if you wanted, as long as there's a lot of space on the lot, which there would be. So you could take this, move it that way, whether that's going to be like 5 feet that way. You could then allow you to then have a separate enclosed toilet, WC, like the master, do like a kind of a master bathroom layout. So you could make this more geared with then his and her sink basins. That's completely can be done as a secondary bathroom. So the second bedroom. And then that would also, with this, you've got a walk-in closet, but then if you did that, move that, like I said, back, another 5 feet, you could then have literally like, with that, a his and hers walk-in wardrobes going on much bigger. So that, again, the secondary accommodation could be brought up to a much larger standard rather than, but actually look at this. Yeah, like even with this bedroom, I mean, this bedroom here, this is the second bedroom. It's huge. This is the size of, some of the masters aren't this big. And going round, it's got its own, again, dressing room. And the same thing, same deal with this. This is actually pretty decent size actually in here. Look at that's bigger than the other one. So that was the third bedroom over there. Second one is bigger bedroom, bigger dressing rooms. But again, you could move that another 4 or 5 feet that way and make this even more bigger. And this would be on par with the master bedrooms on some we've seen with these other properties, which just aren't up to spec or up to snuff of what we want. Similarly, again, this has got the length, is bigger, longer than standard. Normally, these bathrooms the wall would be there, and then you've got a toilet, but these are much longer. The width is pretty good, but it's, again, I'd be inclined to actually move that 4 or 5 feet that way, and then have this as a bigger, and then you've literally got the most amazing secondary bedroom suite with then a third tertiary as well that would be above anything you would normally ever basically see. So I'll come on to the outside bit last. Let me just make sure I don't get turned around here. We've got storage pantry, and then we've got, there we go. So laundry room, and again, there's an option. You could make this like you did on the other property. This could be made bigger if you wanted. And then going into the garage, which is absolutely humongous. I mean, this is just crazy, the size of this. So 4 car. So you've essentially, it's like 2 3-car garages put together. So you've got here, but it's like 2 cars, it's like thing, but then you've got another one over there. So it's absolutely massive. In that sort of footprint, I mean, the fact you can do that goes to show that, you might not want or need to do that, or you might do, but, it's something where that's an option. And then you could, if you did like that, you could then potentially fill out that over there and make that like an entertainment wing, which is what we're talking about doing. So now I'm going to go straight over to the master living quarters, which another really cool feature in here. So this is all going to master living quarters. So I'll sort of we'll go through here. So what you've actually got is this is this is the walk-in wardrobe dressing room. Yeah. So this is the size of sort of many master bedrooms. So this is more than sufficient for his and hers. One side, one person on one side, the other person on the other side. Absolutely massive. There's more here. And like I was saying, the one where you could extend it and make them bigger, you could then do something similar, along these lines. Not maybe the size of a department store like this is, but similar principle. And then master bathroom, which basins, and then shower, walk-through shower, and then tub, and then separate toilet. And like I said, with the other one, if you made it bigger, you could do something like that, put that in, and actually have that in the secondary and tertiary one, so you don't have the toilet next to it. But this is a really cool feature. You've actually, in the master living quarters, you've actually got your own, like a kitchenette, with like your own mini bar with a basin in the bedroom. And that won an award, apparently. Best feature. Here you go, best feature. Cover idea. And this is the master bedroom. So again, massive, huge room, and then it overlooks the pool. And here they've done this. They've got these windows. Again, you've got these 11-foot high ceilings. Here you've got the windows like this, which is a feature. You could actually have that started and do like some kind of feature wall with stone or something if you wanted to, like they've done on the others. And then you get the view you know, through to, and that actually walks out into there, which I'll actually walk out there, do that now, go this way. Yeah. So coming outside, you've got, you know, similar setup with before. You've got a closed seating area with a summer kitchen. This hasn't got that kind of big sort of wet bar thing going on, which actually I would like. I think that would be great. Love to do that. I would really want to do that. That's actually, by the way, what Brad has got with his house in Lakewood Ranch, which we'll kind of take you over to see him when you come over. But you're going to come and see some of these properties. We're going to have some fun, and I'm going to come and show you these when you come over. We'll spend an afternoon doing that. But here you go. So this is this pool. In case you're wondering what the hell this fence is here for, they explained to me, and this is what, like, bureaucracy gone crazy, is that this is to do with like health and safety, that when they build it, to get the permit or license, it requires them to have this here as a safety feature for kids, which means you can't get to your swimming pool. It's like the whole thing I had with Chalfont Manor with the spiral staircase, where you had to put in these inserts to stop people falling through an impossible hole to fall through. But the bottom line of it is, this is designed to just unhook and you take this thing down. But if you're wondering what the hell that's there, that's because they've just built it. That would not be there. But this is an example of this as a particular pool, as something if you wanted to go a bit more, you know, a bit more lavish. Is you've actually got, so obviously you've got the jacuzzi tub there. You've got here with the water, you know, and like water features built into it, and it's big, and you can see here it goes on. So be interesting to see what, and that's actually got like a deep part, there's a shelf. You can sit in the shelf. That's 2 different levels, 1 level, 2 level, 3 levels. So perfect for swimming pool, barbecue kind of party type situation. And it, you know, just coming onto that, as I say, I can actually open this as I can, so you can see your view. There's your neighbour over there, and this is actually the back of the garage. But basically, look at that. There's your neighbour all the way over there. But if you wave to them, jumped up and down, they might just about see you. And by the way, weather. We were talking about that before. There you go. That's your weather. It's been blue sky, sunshine. Nearly 100 degrees today. I think it was about 90, got to about 95. And look, there's your view again. And then that's your neighbour over there, closest one. Which it's literally, you would need to get in a golf buggy or something to go and drive to go and say hi to your neighbour. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is how they designed this pool, and I actually really like this pool. I mean, I would almost just go, yes please, exact copy of that, thanks very much. So I really like that, and it's something whether or not, what you might actually be able to do with this is, I'm just brainstorming here, whereas if you could actually do is extend this. If you extended this maybe 4 meters, maybe extended this 4 meters that way, 4 meters, then you could actually have I don't know where you position it, but if you did that, you could then allow you to put in this kind of entertainment thing with something. Maybe better do it this way. Maybe do it this way, extend it this way, and then here you have a wall with an actual bar, wet bar, TV, dining room, like we had on the other one. A way of getting to integrate that in there, because that's something a bit more than that. I really like that feature that we saw on the other one. So that is the Grand Cayman. It's one of these doors that's open. Come back in again. I'll go back in the way I came. So that's the Grand Cayman. I'm just going to go and have a quick walk around, see if there's any features I missed, and then we're actually going to go and have a look at the lots, so we can see which lots there are and see what they're like, and then go from there. So that's that.